Well, good morning, Jetty Rockers. Welcome back to Jetty Rocks Fishing and Outdoors. I'm Captain Mike D. This is Captain Chris. And we've had a morning already, haven't we? We've already had a morning. We go to launch the boat this morning and batteries aren't working. Motor's not working, nothing. So we spent about, I'd say about 30 minutes getting everything figured out. We got it figured out, we're on the water. So hopefully we'll have some fish coming into the boat here pretty soon. Hopefully. Wish us luck, y'all. So this morning, before I left the house, my wife made me promise that I'd bring her home dinner. A snook. Specifically, she wants a snook. So all the pressure's on Chris today because he's the captain.
The heat's on.
Because my boat's in the shop getting service done, and then my motor wasn't, the water wasn't coming out, wasn't peeing real well. So I got it in the shop. So he's taking me fishing. So if I don't get a snook today, it's his fault.
I don't have a trolling motor either.
Nope.
So we got different plans.
Yeah. So we got, the cards are stacked against us, so we'll see what happens. But I need a snook, and he's supposed to put me on one. So go in the comment section and say, you can do it, Chris. You can do it, Chris.
We're gonna try.
This morning I just got a 5/0 hook. I'm gonna put a live pinfish on, and we're just gonna drift. Just got a big fish finder rig, and here we go. I'll drift on this side of the boat because the boat's gonna be going the other way. Awesome.
See that?
See a bunch of them?
Just two.
Oh, nice.
2 or 3. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right. And all we're gonna do, y'all, is just drift with the current. It's an incoming tide, so it's gonna be bringing us down this way, and hopefully we will hook up. We will see. All right, now it's kind of slack tide. We're waiting for the tide to change because you want the tide to be moving pretty good in order to do this. But while we're waiting for the tide to change, talk about this one subscriber, or maybe it wasn't a subscriber, that made a couple comments on my channel that apparently don't like me and Chris fishing together. It's a good, yeah, there's a lot of fish right there. It's a good school. But this guy made a comment that I shouldn't be making videos on Chris's time and Chris shouldn't be making videos on my time, and then he made another comment saying that he just isn't going to watch our channels at all anymore. So I'm going to post his comments up here somewhere if I can get them and post them so y'all can see his comments. I just don't understand people like that. I really don't. If you don't like something, why comment? Just don't watch it. And why would you be upset that Chris and I are making videos with each other for each other's channel? That doesn't make no sense. Does that make sense to you?
These are his memories. These are my memories. He edits his videos. I edit my videos.
And a lot of you guys love the fact that we fish together and, you know, enjoy every time we fish together and make videos on both channels. So I don't get it. But I ain't gonna stop fishing with Chris as long as Chris is around. I can fish with him.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Yep. See ya. All right, where's that net?
Got the first one.
Let it be the right one.
Yep. It's a big mammer jammer.
Acting like a redfish.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. What do we got here? Oh,
Goliath grouper. Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, dude.
Done hook him. He's a
wow.
Goliath.
Wow,
He
dude.
did not feel like the
wow, dude.
fish I was
Wow.
looking for. But this is considered a juvenile, believe it or not. So you can bring him in to unhook him. And she swallowed it. Dang it.
Wow, dude. That's crazy.
Get as slow as I can.
That is awesome, though. That is so cool.
Let this guy go. All right, let's go, buddy. Go.
See ya.
Holy
Good
crap.
job, dude. Nice.
That was not what we were looking for.
No, that's not what we're after at all. But hey, we'll go with it. Well, that's not what we were expecting.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool though. It's always cool to see them, even though I hate them when I'm offshore and eat all our fish that we're catching. But inshore here, like the jetties, that's pretty cool to see. That was a pretty decent size one. That was about a 15-pounder.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was a good one. Well, it's not what we're looking for though. So hopefully, once this current, we're still waiting on this current. Once this current starts moving, hopefully we'll get into what we want: snook or redfish.
Shorten it up.
All right, y'all, it's been a while. The current has finally started to move. So I'm putting a new bait down. We got a fresh pigfish. And hopefully, once this current starts picking up, we'll start seeing some action. Because I don't mind telling you, I about fell asleep there for a minute. It's brutal. It's been brutal. It seemed like time stood still and we weren't doing nothing. Thankfully in YouTube land, you just get the highlights. You ain't gotta go through all the miserable slow time and
the waiting
aggravation. Well, we just completed our first drift, our first full drift. The current is finally right, so now we're gonna go back up, make another drift. We didn't get no bites on that drift. I did get hung up. I lost a whole rig and a bait. So we've lost 3 baits so far. 2 we got hung up on the bottom and 1 we caught a Goliath with. So it leaves us 9 baits left. Hopefully we can get it with 9 baits. Hopefully. He's hitting it.
going crazy.
He was going nuts.
Oh, you got him? Oh.
Nope.
Oh. Do you keep getting hit?
Yeah, he keeps hitting it. Oh, they're bluefish.
Oh, bluefish are chomping.
Yeah, they're bluefish. I just seen them. I just seen them come up. Yeah, they were bluefish.
Bluefish just tore up his pinfish.
Yep, I seen him. Yep, I got him.
Stupid bluefish are tearing us up.
Yeah, bluefish.
Holy crap, that's a lot of.
There's a bunch of them. Yep. Nice size blue though.
Yeah, that's a good blue.
There we go. That's a nice blue.
Bluefish over here.
Yeah. It's something. I got something. Oh.
Other side.
Other side.
Let me see. Oh, that's a tasty blue right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good eater. Alright, well I got something on the board anyway.
Something. Yeah, they're just bluefish tearing them up.
There you go. You got him that time.
Yeah, I got them. These freaking blues, man. Tearing up our bait. It's not. They're popping in. What?
Yep.
There we go.
I got blues right here. See if he'll get them.
Yeah, keep an eye on the. Yeah, it's getting bad. This is nice size blues too.
They are beautiful blues. Those are good size blues.
Yeah. Not the target, but.
But it's
I
better.
love me some bluefish chowder in the wintertime.
It's better than nothing.
Especially if they're going to roll our bait, might
Might as well do something with them.
Alright, that's 2 fish in the box.
Yep. And a Goliath.
And a Goliath.
Oh, I might be getting one right here.
Uh-oh. Get them too?
Yeah, it's hitting me pretty hard.
Freaking blues.
Yeah.
That's different.
All right, y'all. Well, this will be our 4th drift. We've got 2 bluefish and we got a Goliath. So we're getting some action. Not what we were looking for, but we got 3 baits left now. 3 or 4 baits left. So we'll see what happens. But we do got fish in the box. We did catch something. I don't know. He's running pretty good.
Yep, another blue.
Bluefish.
Took my last pinfish.
Alright.
Except for whatever Mike's how you see if I took one.
That's a nice blue though, man.
If I can just pop them in.
That's a big blue, dude. Yeah, that's a nice blue.
Where were these size the other day?
I don't know.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, he is messing with it. Bluefish, man. Cut me off. I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're getting tore up too.
Yep.
Captain back over there.
We're done.
Yeah, that's it for that.
That's it. Well, not what we were expecting, but at least we did catch something. Got 3 bluefish and a Goliath. We went through a dozen spots and pinfish, which they're $2 a piece. Too expensive to be catching bluefish on spots and pinfish. All right, y'all. Well, we decided, because we have a couple crabs left. I got a half a blue crab on my line right there. We decided we're going to sit here and try the bridge for a little bit, see what happens, give it a half hour. Those are some nice blue crabs. Hopefully we can turn those into a redfish or a black drum. We'll see. At the beginning of the video, I said it was up to Chris to put me on a snook. Chris
failed miserably.
Chris failed me miserably, but nobody was getting them. I mean, there was another guy out there, another captain. Usually he's crushing them. If they're biting, he's catching them, and he was having problems with bluefish as well. He also caught 2 Goliath. So just one of those days. Snook bite just was not on. And I know my wife's not going to want to eat bluefish for dinner, so now I got to come up with something else. But I may actually go home and make a bluefish sandwich. I may be. Not sure yet. See what happens here. All right, y'all, we're back in, and we got 3 really nice bluefish here. So I'm going to do a bluefish catch and cook. I have a little idea in mind to do a recipe. I'll reveal that as we get cooking, but we're going to try something I've never tried before and see how it turns out. But those are 3 nice bluefish, and that's your limit, 3 per person. All right, bluefish is absolutely the easiest fish there is to clean. Just make an incision right there by the dorsal fin, turn your knife sideways, and just go right down the backbone. And it comes off really nice. Just like that. They are a dark meat fish, but in all honesty, they're not actually a bad eating fish as long as you don't freeze them. If you eat them fresh, they are a pretty good eating fish. They're great smoked. I like them baked. I wouldn't fry this fish, like batter and fry it. Some people like to make chowders out of it. Some people like to make cakes or patties out of it. And I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. I have an idea. I'll have to see if it turns out good or not. Well, here's our bluefish. I'm going to rip this next one off, and then I'll get the skin in. Alrighty, I got all my bluefish sides ripped off, so now I'm going to skin it. And I'm going to try to leave a little bit of the skin, a little bit of the flesh on the skin, so it'll get rid of a lot of that dark meat. You want to leave that on the skin the best you can. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cut as much of this dark meat off as I can. Because the dark meat is where the bad taste in fish come from. You get most of that off. Take the rib cage off. Dark meat fish won't taste that bad. Alright, just like that. I'm left with some really nice pieces of bluefish. I'll do one more. And try to leave as much of that on the skin as I can. Kind of float the skin a little bit, just like that, and it leaves all that on there. And then we'll take these little top and bottom loins off. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of these finished and then I'll see you guys in the kitchen. All right, we got all our fish done here. And I get asked a lot of people make comments or ask me questions about how come I don't ever bleed my fish, or why don't I brain and bleed my fish like some people do on YouTube. All that stuff is a personal preference. If you believe that helps, then do it. I've done fish just about every way you can imagine. I've brain and bled them. I've not done that. And I literally, to me, I don't see no difference in between bleeding them and not bleeding them as far as the flavor and texture of fish. But what I can tell you, what will make a difference is if you let your fish get warm. Make sure you keep your fish cold. If they get warm, that will completely change the taste and texture of your fish. It'll make it fishy. But if you keep everything cold, most of the time, it's going to be good. And another thing I hear people say, oh, you put fresh water on your fish. I've been putting fresh water on my fish my entire life. My grandfather did it, my dad did it. I've done it forever. And the only fish I've ever seen that make a difference on is tuna. You definitely don't want fresh water touching tuna or wahoo and stuff like that. But regular fish like this, I've never seen any difference whatsoever. You know, people say, oh, you let fresh water hit it, it ruined the fish. Well, if that's what you believe and that's how you do things, there's nothing wrong with that. That's totally fine. But me personally, I don't see no difference in it whatsoever, other than tuna and wahoo. It may be king mackerel, but other than that, I don't see no difference. And I don't see no difference in, to me, it don't really change the difference in bleeding or not bleeding, or braining and not bleeding, whatever. If that's what you want to do, more power to you, do it. If that's how you feel it makes it taste better, then by all means do it. But don't down other people that don't. Don't tell people that don't bleed their fish, oh, you ruined your fish, you shouldn't do that. If that's what you like doing, do it. Me personally, I don't like bleeding my fish. I like to taste the fish the way they are without all that stuff. I think it's a wasted step for me. But hey, that's my opinion, and that's the way I do things. I wouldn't tell you that's the way you need to do it. You do things the way you feel you should do them, and you do things that make you happy. All right, guys, well, I'm in the kitchen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these pieces of bluefish in some melted butter and some daddle hook ya seasoning. I'm going to cook them, but that's not going to be what I'm eating. I'm just going to pre-cook these, and I'm going to put them in the refrigerator, and I'm going to let them cool down. And then later on this evening, we're going to make something. But the first step is to get these cooked. All right, I got these in the butter. I'm going to go ahead and put some daddle hook ya seasoning on them. Get these cooked. And I get them in the refrigerator. All right, y'all. Well, there's our finished product for the first stage. And this is just cooked in butter with a little bit of daddle hook ya seasoning. And grab a little piece right here. There's a little piece right here. There we go. That's really good. You can just cook it just like that and be good. I mean, you can make a sandwich out of that, or just cook that with some sides, and that's delicious. We're gonna put these in the refrigerator, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. All right, y'all, we're in the kitchen. Here's my bluefish. Got it all cooled off. I started breaking it apart. And I just made some crab and conch fritters, which one day I'll make a video about that, but this wasn't about crab and conch fritters, it's about the bluefish. But I made those. Also cooked a little bit of okra from my garden. I got some peanut oil in a pan. Let this heat up, and then we're gonna get this ready. And this right here is gonna be pretty easy. We're just gonna put a couple eggs in here. This is gonna be, basically we're making bluefish patties, just like you would salmon patties or something like that. I know your moms or your grandma used to make salmon patties for y'all. That's a southern classic. But we're going to do the same thing, but with some bluefish. So we'll just mix this all together. I already got some That'll do you seafood seasoning in here. I think that should be enough. I think 2 eggs should do it. There we go. I'll put one more in there. One more should do it right. So if you remember, all I did was just cook this in a pan with some butter and some seasonings, and that's it. And I put it in the refrigerator and let it cool off. And now we're going to do this. All right, this should be good right here. What we're going to do is just grab a spoonful like here and put it in there. Just press it down, just like that. That's all we're doing. And hopefully it should hold. All right. Let's see how those work out. Alrighty, I got some flipped. They're looking good. We're going to taste my okra real quick. That's awesome. That's really good. I'm going to taste one of my crab and conch fritters. Loaded with, oh man, that's good. Loaded with blue crab meat. Oh man. Yeah. Wow, that was fantastic. Those are really good. All that was just some hush puppy mix. You just make the hush puppies like it says in the directions. And I just added some blue crab meat from the crabs I've been getting while I've been out there crabbing. Been picking the meat, been coming home, boiling the crabs, picking the meat. Saved it, and I made those with it. Those are fantastic. And the bluefish cakes or patties should be done here pretty soon. Alright y'all, dinner is done and that is looking good. I've already eaten all the okra. Amber's been chowing down on the fritters, so now we can eat these. Alright, got one right here. Let's take a bite. Let's see what the bluefish tastes like. That's very interesting. Doesn't taste like fish at all. There's no fishy taste at all. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, that's all right. You gotta be honest, I was expecting a little bit of fishy taste. There's none. If I started eating this and no one told me it was fish, I wouldn't even think it was fish. That's really good. That's really good. That's even better than the salmon patties that my grandmother and my mom used to make. Yeah, that's the way I'll be doing bluefish from now on. That is stupid good. That is really, really, really good. Surprising it doesn't taste like fish at all, though. It's weird. I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm still chewing. Hold on, man. Oh, there we go. But wasn't what we expected. We were trying to get some snook. We didn't ever catch any snook. Nobody caught any snook as far as I know. Did catch a nice Goliath, and we caught some nice bluefish. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till we see y'all again. Todd Lions Jetty Rockers. We'll see you guys on the next one. Now that's a plate, y'all. I got a little bit of lemon from my garden. I got a little Myers lemon. All right. Dinner time.